What if the world is heading toward an oil glut, but prices refuse to fall? That contradiction sits at the center of global energy politics right now. It's quietly reshaping power, alliances, and economic stability. Welcome to World Uncovered, where we break down geopolitics and hidden forces. For much of the past year, analysts warned that the global oil market was heading toward oversupply. New production was coming online, demand growth was slowing. On paper, this should have pushed prices down, but that's not what happened. Prices have remained stubbornly elevated. To understand why, we need to look beyond supply numbers and into geopolitics, sanctions, and strategic oil flows rewriting the map. One of the biggest shifts is happening in Venezuela. Venezuela holds some of the largest proven oil reserves in the world. Yet production was crippled by sanctions. Recently, limited relief and special licenses have allowed Venezuelan crude to re-enter global markets. This is not a symbolic move. The U.S. refining system is uniquely suited to process heavy crude, the kind Venezuela produces. As supplies from Russia remain restricted, Venezuelan oil has quietly become strategically valuable again. This shift is not about ideology, it's about energy security. For Washington, it stabilizes fuel markets. For Caracas, oil exports offer economic breathing room and leverage in international negotiations. But Venezuela is only part of the picture. Global oil supply has faced unexpected disruptions. Kazakhstan, a major exporter, has experienced constraints due to weather and infrastructure limitations. These losses matter. When even a few 100,000 barrels are removed, the predicted surplus shrinks. Now add OPEC Plus into the equation. Despite concerns about oversupply, OPEC Plus has remained cautious. Production increases have been paused, signaling a priority: price stability over volume expansion. Then there's the demand side. While growth slowed in some economies, global demand has not collapsed. Emerging markets consume more, aviation recovered, and petrochemical use remains resilient. But geopolitics is the real accelerant. Sanctions on Russian oil distort trade routes, increasing shipping costs. This is where Venezuela's return matters. By redirecting oil flows toward the U.S., it alters global balances. Middle Eastern oil moves elsewhere. Russian crude seeks alternative buyers. Tanker routes stretch. Insurance costs rise. Major banks have warned that oil prices may remain higher than expected, not because oil is scarce, but because risk is permanent. Energy is no longer just a commodity, it is leverage. Who supplies it, refines it, and controls routes matters. This is why oil prices now react as much to political headlines as to inventory data. It's also why consumers feel confused. The idea of too much oil doesn't match higher fuel costs. Markets are not reacting to barrels alone, they're reacting to fragility. Looking ahead, the world is entering a new energy phase, not of scarcity, but of strategic constraint. Supply exists, but access is shaped by politics. Trade continues, but along narrower paths. For the U.S., Venezuela represents flexibility. For OPEC+, restraint represents control. For the market, uncertainty. And uncertainty keeps prices high. The real lesson is this: oil prices today are less about how much exists underground, and more about who is allowed to move it. That's why the predicted oil glut hasn't arrived, and why energy will remain a powerful force shaping the economy. If you want calm, deeply researched breakdowns of the forces shaping our world, subscribe to World Uncovered, because the biggest shifts often happen quietly.